how to be fulfilled with your business. And the term fulfillment is actually a relatively new term. A couple of hundreds of years ago, nobody really used that word. And that is because nobody thought about fulfillment. And nowadays, it's a relatively new challenge that, for example, business owners, you're probably somebody running a business, are doing fine, probably. You're financially doing fine. You would say, consider yourself relatively successful. And maybe just thinking about it, you also wonder, why am I not fulfilled? Everything is fine. If you look at the paper, like if you look at my business, I should be fulfilled, but I'm not. What is missing? And since this is a relatively new challenge in history, people also struggle to define and answer that. Now, the number one factor to feel fulfilled is that you feel like your business is meaningful. With meaningful, I mean you feel like, yes, I'm providing a service to others that is important. There's a significant contribution. And that's why we need to distinguish, that's very important right now, right here. We need to distinguish fun and fulfillment. Because feeling fulfilled in your business does not mean that you're waking up every day and you're like, hey, I'm looking forward to the work. This is amazing work. This is fun. This is great. It doesn't need to be that way. As long as you feel like it's very important what you're doing right now. Let's say maybe you're running an IT company already for 20, 30 years and you feel a little bit bored about it. And you also though notice, well, all my clients, they have businesses I don't really care about. And as soon as I'm talking and working with people who are doing very meaningful work, and you feel like, yes, this is important. I mean, classical example, it's like a sustainable business. They're trying to do to make the world a better place, a more sustainable place. And I love sustainability. This is also important for me as a business owner, as an example. Then I even don't mind doing some repetitive IT service for them because they want some specific type of service that is not very exciting. It's just some repetitive thing. I know how to do it, but I think I can really provide them with great value and they can focus on what they need to do. And I feel like I'm actually providing the world with a great service by helping this important company that is providing so much value with the IT service. And that's why I feel like it's meaningful what I'm doing. See? So maybe the fun of actually doing it is not the most, but you see the purpose behind. And the question here is, what do you value? Maybe you say, well, sustainability is important, but I don't really care so much about it. So working with people who are in a sustainable space is nothing that really triggers me. But the question is, what do you find most important? What do you value the most? What do you think the world really needs? And how can you contribute that? And again, the fun part is not the first question. It's about what can I do to provide the world with a service? And that also means to do some boring stuff, and that's okay. And I think a lot of people get this wrong here. They think every day they need to wake up and they need to really enjoy the work and it's so much fun. It's not necessarily the case to feel fulfilled. I know a lot of people who are very fulfilled with their careers and they also do things that they're not fully passionate about. So that's the first point. And then the second point, we're talking more about this fun part, but I prefer calling it personality. So what kind of work fits to your personality? And also what kind of medium would you like to use? With medium, I mean, I'm, for example, a psychologist. I could do one-on-one coaching. That's a certain medium, how I express myself. I could shoot YouTube videos. I could even program an app, a psychological app that helps people, I don't know, to, for example, build habits. I could write a book. I could give seminars. I could give keynote speeches. The way I'm transferring my work, that's also a very important question. And here the question really is, what fits to my personality? What do I enjoy the most? Where I'm best at? And then we get this factor also of fun in there. Because if I would, for example, just write books every day, I would not really enjoy it. I want to do it in an enjoyable way. I enjoy shooting YouTube videos. I enjoy the one-on-one context. That's really my most and ideal medium? And that's the same question for you. So those two factors, what is most meaningful, where I feel like I'm contributing the most, and also what fits my personality. How do I want to unfold myself and serve? And how am I doing this right now? And what would be the ideal? There's probably a discrepancy. Those are the questions. Now, it's still a bit broad. If you want to get some details, I want to get to know you. And I want to understand you and feel you, and then together build a custom strategy that would help you to find your business, or maybe stay in the same business but feeling fulfilled. So finding fulfillment, that's important. And that's a very tangible topic. It sounds maybe very airy-fairy, but it is very tangible. You can clearly feel when it's not going right, and you feel it right now. Something is wrong. It's just like a compass, and you can check, how do I feel? When is it better? When am I feeling fulfilled? Have I ever felt fulfillment in life? And we can work on that very tangibly. So there's a link below the video. You can just book a free call with me. Let's talk. So let's just have a chat. No strings attached, but let's just talk how working together would look like, how we can together find ways that you feel fulfilled. I talk to you soon.